Welcome to the 4th annual Boat Regatta. Here come our teams and we'll be led by our captain.
All right. The flying orcas. All right, we are going to head over to the pool and we will rejoin you in just a few minutes after we get set up over there. Well, first, here come the teachers. Team sore. All right, we will head over to the pool and in about 5 minutes or so, we will be back. Oh, Nora.
Nora Pope and
I don't know who that is.
Is that Nora Pope?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, is this your little setup here?
Yeah, it's front. I'm gonna grab a chair here.
You want to give a speech, Kathy? Yeah. Anytime. Welcome, everybody. Hey, seventh grade, nice job with the parade. That was really good. Your boats all look really awesome this year. We'd like to welcome all the parents to the 4th annual Cardboard Wreck Regatta. It's becoming an annual tradition, and it's something that the 7th graders work really hard on. We started early April this year when state testing began, and they've been working hard ever since. They've raised over $22,000 so far, which is quite the accomplishment. If you know, as you walked in, there are little passes with all of our sponsors on it, and if you want to, there's a QR code if you feel like donating as you sit here and watch the festivities today. I'd like to thank the 7th grade team, Mrs. Heinzman, Mrs. Johnson, Ms. Campbell, Ms. Mitchell, Ms. Jansen, Mr. Brown, who's not with us today, Mrs. Adamowski, Mrs. Jansen. We put a lot of work into this, and we couldn't do it without their support. I'd like to thank our principal, Mrs. Ascenda, who helped us put all this together as well. Her support is very needed for this to happen. I'd like to thank the rec for letting us use their pool, and it's kind of like their kickoff to summer, because if you don't know, the rec opens on Saturday for everybody to enjoy all summer long. Okay. Mr. Kimball, thanks for doing the drone today. Mr. Patterson's running our live stream. So, hey, everybody on live stream, I hope you guys are doing well. All right, I think we're going to start with our opening ceremonies. We do this yearly. We have our boat here and then our bright orange tiger. This year, we have a team that raised over $2,500 for Water for South Sudan. So they are going to open us up and start off our regatta. It's the Peachy Pirates. And then I'm going to let Mrs. Heisman take over because she's way better at this than me.
Well, welcome everyone. If you aren't sick of my voice yet, you will be shortly. I'll be with you all day doing all the announcing. I've got facts. I've got interviews. It's going to be quite the day. Peachy Pirates, if you don't mind coming over, getting ready, Mr. J is going to get your line all set up. You know, Mr. Johnson talked briefly about if you still want to donate, you still can. Donations are open. We've actually raised almost $500 since I started the morning looking. We have a bit.ly link signed up. It's bit.ly/regatta with a capital R 2022. So if anybody's watching live and wants to get in on this action, you're welcome to do so. We're raising money for Water for South Sudan again. This year's group, I don't know if you already know, they've already built a well, or they will be building well. They've fully funded their first well. And if we get, I think it's about $1,500 more today, we'll actually be finishing a second well that last year's group started. So it's possible that again in the next calendar year, CFMS will be funding 2 full wells, which is incredible. I know. While we kind of get kicked off here, I just want to give a shout out to a few of our sponsors today. Obviously, Mr. J mentioned the rec, Sugar and Falls PTO, Hello LLC, Lindahl Insurance, Cowboy Food and Drink, the Golf Dome, Moe's Southwest Grill, Dairy Island, Century 21, Dave Debus, Fireside Books, Panini's, the Popcorn Shop. We'll hear more about our sponsors later, but it looks like the Peachy Pirates are ready to go. Yeah, we got the drone ready. Let's do this. Can I get a round of applause for the Peachy Pirates? Let's get it going. You know, if this boat is any indication, it looks like everybody's going to make it down and back today. Yeah. I have hope. Thank you, Peachy Pirates. And with that, the 4th annual CFMS Cardboard Boat Regatta is officially open. In the interest of time, the raisers of the fund and Team Crescents are going to be first up. Team Crescents, can I have somebody saunter over? I'd love to show off your shirts and hear a little bit about your theme. Yeah, come on over, gal. We have a little bit of time before we get started. We don't want to get off schedule too much here. Team Crescents, talk to us about these amazing shirts.
Get on camera.
Would you please? Come on down. Shirt designer here. Team Crescent, where did you get your theme name? Can you tell me about your theme and why you chose it?
We just like the name.
You like the name? Does it relate to school this year?
Yeah, it does. We studied the moon phases in science class.
Convenient that I'm your science teacher and I asked you guys first. Yeah. So you learned about the moon phases and tell us about your shirt. What does this mean?
We decided that we would like team shirts and we designed this logo that looks like we're sitting on the moon like it's a boat.
Yeah. Boat moon with four people in it, right? We're all decked out. Can I see your team flag? Beautiful. There they are, the crescent. Don't call them the croissant. Thanks, crew. Hey, raisers of the fun. Bring your team flag over. Let's hear about it. We're all about the dollars, it looks like. Yeah. Yes. All right. Talk to us about your team name and your flag.
Basically, we just wanted to try and raise as much money.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really
Yeah, that's just raisers of fun.
Awesome. Can you tell us about your boat design?
it's sponsored by Honda.
Not really.
No, but it is sponsored by Duct Tape brand. Duct Tape, not duct tape. Duct Tape makes duct tape. Two different things. Anyhow, they have generously donated the duct tape here today, so we want to give a shout out to them. Go to the Duct Tape Festival. It's a great time. All right, guys. I think we're almost ready to start racing. What do we think? What's that? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Should I give us some water facts? You guys feeling a water fact? No? Yeah, feeling a water fact. Good. I feel a water fact coming on. Let's see what I have for you. Ooh, all right. Hey, did you know? Did you know, according to the CDC, that by 2025, that's just like 3 years away, half of the world's population will be living in water-stressed areas. Water-stressed areas by 2025. We did a lot of work in science this year, learning about water stress and water-stressed areas, why that's a problem. We also recently talked a lot about bottled versus tap water. David, you were in my class. We talked about bottled versus tap water.
Yeah.
Can I put you on the spot? What's one thing that you learned about bottled versus tap water that surprised you?
Bottled water, it pollutes the environment more because the bottles go back into the ocean, and yeah.
What else did we learn about bottled water? Is it better than tap water?
It's often like just tap water and it's more expensive.
Yeah, we found out that a lot of bottled water is actually just bottled tap water. So you could just turn your faucet on. How convenient. We're lucky. A lot of the world can't do that, right? But with Water for South Sudan, we're providing water for areas that wouldn't normally have water. It's incredible. Very good. Let's talk about a few more of our sponsors while we're here and waiting to get started. We mentioned a few of them, but the Popcorn Shop, Geiger's, the Original Sandwich King, and Steppen Sportsball provided sponsorship this year, as has Chagrin River Outfitters, Adrenaline Monkey, Off the Wagon, their new toy shop in town. You can check them out. The Chagrin Valley JCs supported us, Duct Tape Brand, and Chagrin Pet and Garden. All these places provided cardboard, duct tape, funds, prizes. There's a ton of prizes to be won for our competitors today, which is really exciting. All right, we're officially getting ready. We're getting Life Vests on, and once Life Vests start going on, it means it's gonna start to heat up and get intense. I promise once we get started, I'll stop talking at you so much. So Team Crescent is testing the water. It looks like they're seeing how cold it's gonna be. For those of you at home, it is a little bit chilly if you haven't stepped outside. So props to our kiddos getting in boats today. It's a bit chilly. We're getting paddles ready. It's very exciting. For those of you following along, I'd like to give you a new update on our total team progress of funds raised. We're up to $22,555, which is incredible. Yes. Yes. So proud of you. Thank you all for your generous support. All right. Are we ready? All right. Our first heat today is going to be the Raiser of Funds versus Team Crescent. Raiser of Funds in lane 1, Team Crescent in team 2. Thanks to Miss Mitchell and Miss Campbell for helping our teams get their boats in today. This is the first time they've tested, so let's get after it. All right, crew, let's hop in. Mrs. Jansen, are you ready on the timer? Yes, Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. A, you guys are ready for timing? All right, boats are getting in. All right, we're getting set. Anybody taking on water yet? No? Based on Dylan's face, I feel like maybe we're taking on some water. It looks a little chilly over there. You know, for teams to prep for their boats, we did a lot of work in math and science. They calculated the volume and area of their boat. Yeah, put them in. We're doing it. Razors of funds. You guys can help your team get in. Team Crescent, are you guys taking on water already? Yeah, taking on water. Okay. Razors of funds. Here we go. All right, on your mark, get set, go! All right, the Razors of funds struggled early, but they look like they're getting it together. Team Crescent are going with a side paddle approach. All right, they're approaching the turn. Wow, there's already some early chance for Team PSP. All right, the Crescents are officially out of the water. Ladies, that's a great effort. It looks like they had fun. They're still cheering. This is great. The Lost Fishies and the periodic spark plugs are up. I believe the periodic spark plugs are going by PSP this year because it's too long. So they've shortened to PSP. The Lost Fishies are wearing some delightful hats, a shark hat and a turtle hat. It looks like they made some team shirts. Wow. Hey, Lost Fishies, can you send someone over here to talk about your theme? Wow, look at these hats. The dedication. Can I have a Lost Fishy over to the announcer's podium, please? PPSP, can I have one representative from your team, please? All right, Patrick, talk to us. Why team periodic spark plug? What does that mean?
So we had to have it correlated. So we decided to do the periodic table and something that rhymes with it. And we thought of a spark plug. So yeah.
Cool. So periodic spark plugs. Spark plugs also energy transfers that we worked on in science this year, right? Yeah, obviously why you picked that. Totally. Awesome. Great team PSP. Lost Fishies. We have shirts and hats. Tell me more.
So we called ours the Lost Fishies because we kind of thought of the Lost Boys and we thought of the fish from Finding Nemo because they're kind of lost. So we kind of.
So you went with the theme. Now you all have different hats, it looks like. What all do you have? Can you tell us more?
Well, I have the turtle. Emmeline Moss has the shark. Jenna Loudon has Nemo, and Elena Voigt has a shrimp, and Gina has.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. All right, so you guys have done a great job fundraising. I'm so proud of you. Lucas, do you have something to tell us about Team PSP? What's that? Yeah, I have some questions for Lucas. Lucas, can you come tell us a little bit about your boat design?
Well, we made both sides identical, so our team could just flip around and go straight back without even having to turn.
So your strategy is a no boat turn strategy because you designed both ends to be a little more water dynamic, fluid dynamic. That's awesome. Miss Campbell, I think we're probably ready to get in. Wow, team. I mean, there's a lot of PSPs here. That's fun. Yes. While we wait for them to get in the water, this is a great time to think about swimming. There's a Regatta Week youth membership. Celebrate the 4th annual Cardboard Wreck Regatta by purchasing a single youth membership at a discounted rate. You can swim all summer this year for just $180. So ages 12 to 15, $180. The Wreck is running a special just for you so that you can fund your summer fun. All right, PSP, Lost Fishies, they are in the water. Are we ready? Mr. Stevenson, good to go? On your mark, get set, go! All the Lost Fishies are taking on water already. The fishies are going. Strong. There we go. Fishies are out. They look like doing it though. I want to hear about how you made your first. It looks like maybe you want some initiation. Let's talk about it. They're doing a great job. I've done it on how you guys made the surf. Just never give up attitude. Look at me. I'm thinking, Claudio, I'm here to make a turn. The way back. The things are really showing that Chagrin Falls courage. You know, this is here at Chagrin Falls Schools is CFT's courage. And there they are, Team Fishies. If I have seen courage, it has not been until now. Look at the Fishies. They are fighting with their boats. They are saying, look at that phone that's up in the water. Yes. I'm again. You know, something was seen as by Wyatt. Wyatt's dad is a lacrosse coach, and if you've got nothing to do on Saturday, you can go support the boys and girls lacrosse teams at state. They go back. That's 2 down and backs for 2 teams. I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there, but it seems like that lane is lucky. Lane 1 looks pretty lucky. Team Fishies is telling me maybe it's rigged. You think it's rigged, Jenna?
I think it's rigged, yeah.
Well, we'll see as the day goes on if lane 1 stays lucky. Thanks so much. Hey, can you show us your sign there, Lost Fishies? Beautiful flag. So glitzy, slammy. Excellent. PSP, congratulations. Mr. Johnson's extra jazzed because they were in his room, so he feels responsible. You know, Mr. Johnson's one of our math teachers here. And while we wait on the USS Chagrin and the Poxer boxers to get ready, Mr. J, can you talk to us a little bit about the math behind the boats? Because, you know, the boats look like they're all fun and games, but they were actually a learning opportunity.
Yes, so the kids had to design their boat and make a net of it, which would help them find the volume and surface area of it. So they had to learn all the formulas. They had to design what it was going to look like. So yeah, it took a lot of extra math skills, and they worked hard on doing that during their math classes.
You know, along with the math, we also used our project lead the way skills, engineering design process. The kids actually went through, they had a whole packet. So there was a big learning curve with this. They had a whole packet. They had to design their boats, put it into a decision matrix to determine which boat design would actually be the best suited to float. There was a lot of debates. You know, it's hard when you don't actually float your boat until the day of the regatta. So in science classes this year, we actually helped make scale models. So every single team actually made a scale model of their boats. They made a scaled net of their boat, and they actually tested it in science class using pennies. Pennies weigh a little bit less than people. So I think we're learning today that maybe Archimedes' principle isn't working in everybody's favor. Hey, USS Chagrin, can you bring your flag over here and talk to me about the design, the process behind your team name? Talk to us.
So firstly, the colors is Chagrin colors, black, orange, and white, because we're USS Chagrin. And we named it USS Chagrin because we knew we wanted our boats to kind of be like
Honor to those who serve. This flag is actually based off of the flag is actually based off of the American peace flag. It hasn't been used since the Civil War. And we each have one star for each of us, and then a boat in the middle, and then obviously the chagrin colors.
That's great, guys. Hey, can you talk to us about your boat design? This is something new that I haven't seen. Talk to us about why your boat looks the way that it does.
So the way we did it is that the bow and stern are both defined, so that rather than having to rotate our boat, we can just rotate ourselves.
Awesome.
And the way that our boat is designed so that the bow and stern may break off, but it's still waterproof.
Oh, okay. So they actually, you can't tell, but they almost have a boat within a boat. Their boat in case the bow and stern break off. It looks like you guys have some flotation devices on the side, maybe? What's the side design about?
So the way that the sides are, is simply for hydrodynamics and design. We were trying to make it look like a battleship in a sort of way, but then we fell short on time and we were all tired from assembling it. But our team worked great, and we have the bows for generating waves that are easily split by the bow and stern.
Yeah, awesome. All right, USS Chagrin, that's awesome. Thank you. Hey, boxers. Your theme, it looks like your boat has some pox on it, maybe. I think you were inspired by Mrs. Dennison. Help us? Tell me more.
we just learned about the chicken pox. Yep.
So you're looking to box out the chicken pox. I love it. That's great. That's great. And you have a whole red theme going. Yeah, the chicken pox, red. Cool. And you've got a boxing glove on your sign. That's wonderful. All right. Very cool. All right, well, head back to your boat. Great job. You know, both USS Chagrin and the Paxa Boxers raised over $1,000 for Water for South Sudan. So these are some of our top fundraisers. You know, today is all about funding games, but really the reason we're here today is amazing. Our kids are really inspired by Salva and the Lost Boys. They're inspired by A Long Walk to Water, and it's amazing what they've done. So it looks like our teams are going to get their life vests on here. Paxa Boxers and USS Chagrin. So it looks like Ella is all set. Great. USS Chagrin, you guys ready? Our drone's ready to go. You know, big shout out to Mr. Kimball. Mr. Kimball has been the man behind a lot of the things that you see today, the spirit. Not only is he doing our drone today, but he also helped a lot of our teams in the Creation Lab get some of their stuff made. We'll hear a lot more about how the Creation Lab played a role today later. All right. Are we feeling ready to go? It looks like Miss Mitchell is instructing, you know, maybe this is the key to lane one. Miss Mitchell's really giving instructions on how to use those paddles. USS, let's get our boat in the water. American flag theme. If only make Chagrin Falls duck team tape or themed duct tape. That would be incredible. It's here. Well, Matt Department, so nice to see you. Thanks for the support today. These kids are going to be amazing at nets and surface area and volume because they've done it all for their boat. They had to calculate all of that for their boats. Isn't that amazing? They made net scale models. Yes, this would be the smartest group we've ever sent you. All right, it looks like we're in the water. On your mark, get set, go. Over yet. Could be the Titanic Award. We will be awarding the Titanic Award today. They're going to try again though. Look at this current. There go the Paxer Boxers. They're doing amazing. Go Paxer Boxers. Team USS Chagrin's really struggling, but look at that card. So back up. Jack says, give me that paddle. I want some more. Team Paxer Boxers. Look at these people helping to cheer them on. Yes. Oh. It looks like maybe the USS Chagrin side design maybe helped. Yeah, their time wasn't the charm, but it was a good effort. USS Chagrin working hard. Look at the characters. They made it down. Let's see how their turn looks.
It's not going.
Tom. No, she's not going anywhere, JJ. But you know what? It was a great effort. It was really great. Your boat looks nice. For what that's worth. Good. We are going to bring their boat down. Looks like they're slowing down a little bit. Owie, amazing. If their courage hasn't inspired you for the USS Chagrin and the Paxer Boxers, I don't know what will. There's no time to donate. bit.ly/2022. Out. They're out of their boat. Let's see if we can make back in. The USS Chagrin's made it down. I think they might call it. Courage. Look at that courage. I'm impressed by the dedication of these teams to make it down and back. Here they come. Paxer Boxers, congratulations, you made it back. Look at that perseverance, that courage. Hey, for those of you that don't know, the rec has opened the concession stand for us today. So if you feel like you want some snacks while you watch, we're going to take an intermission here after the USS Chagrin makes it back. Brief break until 10:30 for our next team.
Nice job, you guys.
There they are. You know, that's dedication. Before we take our break, shout out to the Chagrin Valley JCs. They donated 6 Blossom bracelets for teams that raised over $1,000. So teams who raised over $1,000 were entered into a raffle for those ride tickets. Thanks to JCs for their support. We also want to thank all of you. I'm sure some of you here today purchased Moe's taco kits. Moe's generously supported us. 25% of what we sold for the taco kits went directly to the Regatta. It was great. We really appreciate it. Those Moe's kits are yummy. You know, next year you can always buy those again. I'm sure Moe's will sponsor us again in the future. Moe's is locally owned and operated, so we appreciate their support. Yeah. Hey, Grayson, since you're walking by, will you saunter over and talk to us? You have designed this year's logo. The logo competition heats up. It gets intense. Talk to us about the logo and what you did.
Well, I was really confident in my design. I knew I wanted to do something with the tiger, obviously. And I thought since not everyone can make it across, I would have it sinking instead of floating. So yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Can you turn around and show us that design? It's incredible. Yeah, we've got the tiger sinking, annual 4th regatta, little cardboard boat. Awesome. Hey, Emmeline, will you pop over here with your Team Dynasty shirt? Yeah, come here, Team Dynasty. They made some really cool shirts. Do you have a bailout cup? The USS Chagrin made a bailout cup for their boat. How amazing is it? Come on over, Emmeline. Yeah. Talk to us about your shirts. How did you design these?
We technically didn't. We actually gonna buy them because we didn't think we're gonna have enough time to make shirts. Yeah.
Got it. They're really cute though. Very nice. Who doesn't love a good dinosaur? Why did you pick Team Dynasty?
Because of the March Mammal Madness, and they had dinosaurs in it, so we decided to do that.
Love it. The science team.
More of us later.
Yep. We'll see more of you later. No doubt. No doubt. You know, if we have any groups here that donated, we'd love to hear from you. Without the support of our local Chagrin businesses, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Thanks again to the rep for hosting. They're the best. Hey, you know, while you're waiting, now's a great time to purchase your Regatta Youth membership, right? The rec is generously offering a deal for us, only $180 for fun for the whole summer. I mean, I would say that you can't put a price on summer fun at the rec, but apparently you can. And for 3 days only, it's $180. So feel free to purchase your youth membership. Discounted rate only $180, June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd only. So today's the day. You can register at chagrinrec.com, or you could do it in person today if you're already here, because why not? Why not? We couldn't do this without the rec. And their pool is looking lovely. I'm sure it's super warm. Thank goodness for those hot temperatures over the weekend and all that extra rain. I'm sure it's feeling really warm today. Some of our teams looked like they were really toasty in there. Wow. Here are the atomic bombers. Look at these. No? Oh, boys, they're next. They're so excited to go that they're already here. Look at that. Wow, Mr. Cass, look at that outfit. Starred and spangled, I tell you. Here are the atomic bombers. You know, they're enjoying some snacks here at the rec. The snack bar is open, and it looks like our teams are really into the snacks. They're all lined up, waiting to make their purchases. I see their dollars. Yes. You know, spectators, you're welcome to enjoy some snacks at the snack shop as well. Let's give a thank you to some of our sponsors right now. Besides the rec, Chagrin Falls PTO has done a lot for us. We appreciate them and their support. Anybody who's supported the Innovation Center in the past, some of our teams used maker space down there to create some of their stuff. Hello Clee donated some things for us, or hello CLE, depending on how you like to say it. A lot to us, Mr. Johnson says. A lot. We really appreciate them. A lot of gift cards. Gift cards are awesome because our kids work hard for those. So hello CLE sponsored a lot of the gift cards that our teams are going to win today. They win for things like first, second, and third place for down and back times. biggest fundraisers. The Titanic Award is always a good one. So we're looking for some dramatic sinkings. Fortunately, we've already had a couple sinkings today, but that's okay. That's okay. We had some fans in the stands waving at some of our crew. That's awesome. Awesome. Love when I get to call them out. Before I go, let's thank Lindell Insurance and Cowboy Food and Drink as well. Both of them huge sponsors. I'm going to give you a break for me from a minute, and we will reconvene for our next heat in about 5 minutes.
What's our
Bombers and team. That. Oh, the Pickle Punch. It's just about their team name, the Pickle Punch. An atomic bomber? Yeah, come on. Let's hear the theme. What you did. All right, atomic bombers, talk to me.
So our boat is modeled after a plane for our name, like atomic bomb kind of. So it's we have like a kind of like the plane, like the face of a plane on our boat.
And anything special about your boat design? It looks like you made it like a plane. You've got a little lift in the back there. Very cool. Dean, will you be piloting in your pilot cap today? Just cheering the team on, feeling spirited. Great. All right, atomic bombers. Team Pickle Punch, come on down. I want to hear about this name. Why are you Team Pickle Punch?
And PLTW made a pickle mobile. So
you stuck with the theme. How did you make your shirt?
we took, what did we do? Okay, so we tied it at my house, Harper didn't come. And then we came over to Fish Shopping from Mr. Kimball, and we put pickles and on the back.
Yeah, so Mr. Kimball helped you use the heat press, I assume? You guys use the heat press? Awesome. So you made the design. He's your favorite. Yeah, Mr. Kimball. What would we do without him? I don't know. He's an icon. Yeah. So you guys use the heat press in the innovation space to make your shirt. So we're making good use of that space. Awesome. Thanks, Pickle Punch. All right. Team Pickle Punch. Their boat is nice and bright. All right. Team Pickle Punch and the Atomic Bombers. I think we can go ahead and put boats in the water. I'm sure Team Pickle Punch and the Atomic Bombers would both love if you wanted to donate to their cause. bit.ly/R Regatta 2022. If you still want to donate, there's time. All right, here they are. They're getting in their boats. So far stable, it looks like. The nose of our boat is really starting to take a downward turn. On your mark, get set, go! All right, the atomic bombers are wibble wobbling, but they're up. She's making forward motion. Go. Wow. But the atomic bombers are really coming from behind. They're going into the sidewall here, the rope. But it looks like they're righting the ship. There they go. Great job, team. Wow, it's really nice. Okay, the atomic bombers, they almost took on some water. They're really supposed to be able to keep their ship more upright. What is that celebration? What's that turn? Yes. Easy to turn. Look at them go. In time for the pickle punch. Wow. I think Thomas Bombers look like they've taken on some water. They're out of the boat. So look at the tenacity, the courage. The courage to get back in. Do it, Nico. Great job, Bombers. And they're bringing it back. Look at them go. Yes, the pickle punch. They're excited. I feel the energy. Man, it's so fun to have such a rewarding experience after raising so much money. The newest company is $22,555 raised for water for South Sudan. So proud. This is amazing. Here come the bombers. Up next is going to be the Shipwreckers and the Sea Boys, so they can come get on deck. You know, today it's a little chilly out, and when I think chilly, I think, man, a nice sweatshirt would be delightful. Thanks to Geiger's, one of our lucky teams will have $25 gift cards to go pick up a nice little springtime jacket from Geiger's, thanks to their generous support. Perfect on a day like today. They can walk to town, post Regatta, and get something a little warm to wear. While they're in town, they can stop at the popcorn shop, get a little snack, fuel, energy after such a fun-filled day. We appreciate the popcorn shop donating gift cards to a winning team today. You know, it's amazing that the kids are so energized today after all the fun they had at Blossom this weekend, thanks to the JCs. Oh, the JCs donated 6 ride back bracelets for us for teams who raised over $1,000. Kids were entered in a raffle. So some of our kids had a great time thanks to the JCs. And of course the rec, we wouldn't be here without them. Shout out to the rec. Their beautiful pool. My goodness, the fun that teams will have this summer. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. You can't put a price on fun, but for only $180 today, you can have a youth membership to the rec for the whole summer. Today and tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So if you are like me and you run a little tardy, you can still purchase tomorrow. All right, it looks like our teams are ready here. Can I have a representative from the Shipwreckers and the Sea Boys? I want to hear more about the Sea Boys. Sea Boys, can you send me a human that would like to talk about your team theme? Ash, come over. Bring the flag. Let's talk about it. Here's your flag. Tell us what this is about.
So this is our Sea Boys flag. The 5 of us in the boat, you know, since we're taking this one home. Not even a lie.
I like this Star Spangled theme.
I like look and play good. That's all I gotta say.
Great. All right. Thanks, Sea Boys. Let's see.
Could you guys play Party in the USA for us, please?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know that. That's become the unofficial theme of this year's regatta is Party in the USA. All right, Shipwreckers, you have some sparkly letters. You've broken an anchor. Tell me more. Come on over, Shipwreckers. It looks like you made your shirts too. I can't wait to hear. What's the theme? Talk to us.
Basically it's just like in social studies we did like stuff about shipwrecks and stuff and the approach of shipwrecks.
Are you saying that this is a cross-curricular event and that not only have we heard about math, science, and health today, but now we're talking social studies. So you explored shipwrecks. Tell me more.
Basically that's where our idea came from. And
A broken anchor. Can I see, Sina, show me the shirt. You guys made these. And what's the medium? What did you use? Tie-dye and
yeah, puppy paint tie-dye.
puppy paint and tie-dye. I love it. All right, Shipwreckers. Well, best of luck. Look at that sign. Beautiful. I'm guessing maybe you had some help from Miss Fenton with that. In art. No help. I'm sure she instructed you well this year though. Very cool. All right, so the Shipwreckers and the Sea Boys. Shipwreckers have a solid blue boat too. All right, teams, let's go ahead and get in the water. Shipwreckers is one of our teams that amazingly raised over $1,000. So shout out to them. Very cool. They're getting in their boats. We have the drone with the view from above. Can't wait to see all the amazing footage that we capture. Thanks to Mr. Kimball. All right. Sea Boys look like they may be taking on some water already. The Shipwreckers are ready to go. All right. Oh, Shipwreckers are already struggling. Shipwreckers may be sinking. Oh, Shipwreckers are out. They're out of the water. Oh boy. All right. On your mark. Shipwreckers, let's go. It's not right their shift. All right, on your mark, get set, go. There's a party in the USA for you, you boys. Go. Go. Yep. All right, they're fast. They're ready to go. They're sideways, but they're fighting. Look at those sea boys. Oh, the sea boys are down. Good effort, sea boys. Good effort. Great job. Great job. All right, sea boys are out, but they're fighting. They're trying. What's that? Each other. Wow. Okay. They're back. We're off to a rocket start, but they right at their step. They're really getting us out. They're about to make a turn. All right, here they come. Look at the colors. Right. They're getting a flow. Look at that. Team battling. The Sea Boys are fighting hard. They really are. Go, Sea Boys, go. Here come the Shipwreckers. They say shipwrecks, not ours. Look at them go. Yes, their arms are looking tired, but they've got it. Shipwreckers, you are amazing. You know, the Shipwreckers may be lucky enough to go to Dairy Island today with that performance. Dairy Island, one of our sponsors, they could go pick up a sweet treat. Close the staging area. So if you're heading to the snack shop, you need to go around, please. We appreciate it. Lisa's lightning boat is on deck. Oh my goodness, look at this scene. Can I hear from Lisa's lightning boat? Let's hear all about it.
I was doing it, and yeah, we all really liked it, so we wanted to base our vote.
You all have different shirts, it looks like. What are the logos? What do they mean? Tell me more.
Each logo is for different gods. Like for example, Apollo, these are
Aphrodite and oh, amazing. And you guys made a flag? Wow, Zeus's lightning boat. This looks like an old sheet. I love it. Okay, yeah, lift it up and it's got a lightning bolt and it's Zeus's lightning boat. Get it? Boat, bolt. Oh, the Sea Boys are working so hard. Here they come.
Go, Brady.
Oh, congratulations, Sea Boys. All right, so did you like the gods and goddesses? How did you choose who you were going to be? Oh, you took an online quiz to find out which god or goddess you should be? That's amazing. So one more time, we have Apollo and Poseidon. Who else? Artemis, Aphrodite, and Athena. I love it. And you all have little mascots on your shirt. This is lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. See, I can't even say it right. Boat. It's so funny. I love it. That's amazing. Thanks, Zeus. It looks like they're up against Team Dynasty. I need to talk to a Dinosteer. They have a team mascot, I think. Literally a dinosaur. Team Dynasty, talk to us. Look at this. Butterfly? Wow. Can you talk to us about the team? What's up?
So we did a dinosaur, and our main dinosaur is the Brontosaurus, which we have right here. Love it. And we have one of our family members just up at the dinosaur over there.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but we do have a relative in a dinosaur costume. I have never in my 4 years of doing this seen such a supportive, spirited fan. I mean, this is just incredible. I feel like I'm at the Guardians game. Slider, watch out. We have a dino on deck. I tell you, Team Dynasty, I also just want to draw attention to the fact that you are the second highest fundraisers as of this moment in time. They raised almost $1,800 for Water for South Sudan. We're really, really proud of your effort. That's awesome. All right, Team Dynasty, let's see. So their boat is purple. Zeus's lightning boat, not bolts, has a lightning bolt on the front though. Can we just draw attention to that for a second? They have what? You also have what? Oh, you wrote Regatta on it too? Oh, Regatta. I love the puns coming out of Zeus's lightning bolt. All right, Team Dynasty, you guys can head over to your boat. So they got Regatta on the back of their boat. I love it. All right, it looks like our teams are ready. We've got life vests on. Boats are gonna hop into the water here. Just amazing. All right. This is exciting. All right, they're gonna get in here. I think this is a pretty hot race here. We'll see what happens. I do have to say these are two of our most themed boats so far. It's so hard to pick a favorite. Staff will be voting though. Staff, if you're here today, don't forget to vote. All right, on your mark. Get set. Go. And they're off. Valley. Look at these boats go. Team Dynasty, they got their mascot cheering for them. Zeus's lightning bolt looks like they could use some help from Zeus himself right now. Poseidon, where are you? Poseidon. Oh, Team Lightning Bolt. Zeus's lightning bolt is down. But look at the Dynasty. Everyone has hop on racers, and they may be one of the fastest boats as well. I tell you. That is Houston. Go, team, go. Team Dynasty is making a turn. Zeus's lightning bolt is coming back to the stars. This is a great effort. Oh, the sponsor likes to pull off the front of their boat. All right, here comes Team Dynasty. 3 quarters of the way through. They're doing a great job. Good effort by Team Zeus's lightning bolt. At the finish, there they are. Great job, Team Dynasty. With that performance, Team Dynasty is bound to win one of our prizes today. They probably worked up an appetite. They could go hang out at Cowboy. They may be lucky enough to get one of their gift cards or a voucher for a party at Cowboy. If you're hungry like a cowboy, you should go eat there tonight. Thank you for your generous support. Great job, teams. For teams that get a little tired, they want a little respite, they may win from Fireside. Fireside Books supported us with several gift cards. We appreciate them. Nothing says summer like reading poolside at the rec. So after you get your Fireside book, thanks to Fireside for their support, you can pop back to the rec and read poolside. The rec is one of our generous sponsors. They're running a Regatta Week youth membership special. Today, tomorrow, you can buy a youth single membership to the rec this summer for only $180. Think of the fun that will provide. Amazing. Why ramble at you? We have teams coming up. Our next crew here will be the Deadly Crocs and the Wave Runners. They're going to 11. We have about 10 minutes. Just a reminder that the pool deck back here by the staging area is closed. Please walk around. Concessions are open. You can support the rec by purchasing concessions today. So many snacks to be had. I see lots of popsicles, ice cream, M&Ms, delectable treats. So exciting. Before we take a quick break, I just want to remind you why we are here today. It is to support Water for South Sudan. The current total I just checked is $22,555, which is just incredible. It's not too late to donate. You can donate at bit.ly/regatta2022, regatta with a capital R. There are flyers with a QR code at the entrance today. If you want to stop by, hit that QR code and donate. I'm sure our teams would appreciate it. You know, the teams are competing to be the top fundraisers, so your support is greatly appreciated. By being a top fundraiser, they may be lucky enough to get one of the prizes provided to us by Panini's. Panini's right here in Chagrin supported us with some gift cards. We appreciate them. Lindall Insurance has been with us since the beginning. Thanks to Lindall for all of their support. They provide so much to the regatta. We couldn't do it without them and all of our generous sponsors. You know, if you're feeling sleepy or want to warm up post regatta, Heartwood is a great place in town to stop for a good cup of joe. Heartwood sponsored us with 4 gift cards this year. We really appreciate them. I think I may stop after the regatta, warm up at lunchtime. I'm going to give you all a brief break. We'll rejoin. You know, hey, Mr. Patterson's doing our live stream. Is Mrs. Marlowe's class still with us? We want to give a shout out to Mrs. Marlowe's class. They're watching live. If anybody else is watching live, you're welcome to pop in the chat there and let us know. We'd love to give you a shout out. We can't wait to see those 5th graders here in a couple years to raise money for Water for South Sudan. I don't know if we have a student that wants to come talk about the book for us, but I sure would love that. So if there's any student that wants to come talk about A Long Walk to Water and what you did and what you learned, boy, golly, would I appreciate it. People are tired of hearing me. Maybe Mrs. Johnson or Mrs. Polkar might want to come talk about the reason why we're here. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, all of our students read one of 2 books. A Long Walk to Water, or I Will Always Write Back is the other one that we read. That's the inspiration behind us raising money to build wells in South Sudan. We were lucky enough to be visited by Salva this year. Salva Dutt, who is the main character in A Long Walk to Water, and his group, Water for South Sudan, they are so impressed with all the efforts here at Chagrin Falls Middle School that he actually came and spoke and did a live Q&A via Zoom for us this year. So that was incredible. Students had a chance to ask Salva about his experiences, about his foundation, Water for South Sudan. So that's been great. We were so lucky to have him join us. And that actually has been recorded and is posted on the school website if you want to check that out and hear what he had to say and the message he sent to our students. You know, if you're feeling inspired today, like our teams are, it's not too late to donate. Hit the QR code. Maybe tweet your friends and family. Oh, to talk about a long walk to water. Yes. All right. Harper and Frankie are going to talk to us about why we're here today.
Alva starts his journey in school when he hears gunshots. Okay. He's then instructed to run to the bush, and he continues to run until he and a group of boys and girls run to a refugee camp. They have to switch every few years. Piper wants to talk now. And in South Sudan and a lot of other places, there's bad water that isn't drinkable or healthy for them to drink, or they can't find it. So we're helping install pumps so that they can get the water. We did a few projects on this. One of our essays we had to write about how water is dirty, how water causes illnesses, and how water is hard to find. And the book is about two perspectives, Salva's, and then this other one, this girl, who's one of the villages that Salva built a well for. Yeah.
Thanks, ladies, for giving us some insight on our book, A Long Walk to Water. That's really helpful. So our students read that as the big kickoff that started our big interdisciplinary unit in English language arts. Just amazing. In science class, we explored how people get water around the world and what different water sources look like. We talked about the water crisis right here in the United States and the loss of water in the Ogallala Aquifer and how that may impact us coming up. So while we wait here, what if I have Team Dudley Crocs? Could I have a volunteer to come over? It looks like you're really themed and spirited, and I want to hear more about your boat and your shirts. Maybe Mr. Kimball helped you out in the Innovation Center again. And I'd love to hear how you use the Innovation Center space. Yeah, come on over, Dudley Crocs. Talk to us. What's the theme? What happened? Why did we pick this theme? How's it related to school? Look at this flag. Tell me all the things.
It's from when we read the book A Long Walk to Water, and when Salva crossed the Guile River with all the crocodiles, and we thought it'd be a good way to represent that by the Dudley Crocs and like crossing the pool.
Are there any Dudley Crocs in the rec pool?
No.
No, no, just you guys. Okay, so what you're saying is it'll be safe to swim here all summer. Thanks to the RAC, $180 for youth membership today and tomorrow. So you could be having fun here without Dudley Crocs all summer, right? Okay, tell me more about your flag.
Basically, we just drew our crocodile, and then Ava painted it, and we drew Wave and Clara, and
Amazing. And you made your shirts in the Innovation Center with Mr. Kimball. Tell us, what did you have to do?
So first we bought green shirts, and then we looked online for some crocodiles, looked pretty cool, and we chose this one, and it's been around. And we also decided to print the Dudley Crocs on it. Yep.
And you used what to do that? The heat press?
Yeah.
And the wide format printer?
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. And your boat says Dudley Crocs, and it's got some colored duct tape. Duct tape supported us. They donated the duct tape for us to race today, which is just incredible. We appreciate their support. Awesome, Team Dudley Crocs. I appreciate it. Hey, wave runners, are you around? Can I see a wave runner? The wave runners are ready for summer here at the RAC with their Hawaiian themed shirts. They're in stock. They have a lot of questions. With wave runners, why the name? What's up? So her name is Wave Runners because in science we learned about waves. You did learn about waves in science. That's awesome. So another science team vote. I'm partial to the science team. I love it. Tell me more. What about your boat design? This is a new design we haven't seen. What's the theory?
so that's
we were at a loss of duct tape when we first started building.
So we ordered.
Someone snatched it.
Yeah. So we got all these duct tapes from Amazon that came in a day, and it didn't have much duct tape, so we had to use all of them, and they're all fun colors. So we just said, fun colors. So we did Hawaiian theme.
Very cool. I like the theme. Excellent, ladies. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. All right. You know, the Wave Runners are currently in third place as a fundraising team. So that's amazing. As of this morning at about 9 o'clock, the Wave Runners had raised $1,440 for Water for South Sudan. So that's incredible. Thank you, Wave Runners, for your hard work and effort. They were entered in that raffle for the JC's ride bracelets because they had raised over $1,000, which is awesome. You know, the Deadly Crocs are no slouches. They've raised over $600, which is just incredible. So proud of their efforts. Are we ready? Are we ready to get in the water? The Wave Runners and the Deadly Crocs getting in the water. So exciting. Here we go, in the water. All right, on your mark. Oh, let's get them paddles. On your mark, get set, go. And they're on. Wow, look at them go. Both teams are still up and going. So Jeffrey's shots are really getting after it. Wave Runners. Wow. Maybe pushing that water, I'm not sure. They're putting up a good fight. They're definitely perfect. Don't put them out. They're getting after it. Both are approaching the turn. They're neck and neck, I tell you. So, it turns like this team. Wave Runners are already in the down. The Deadly Crocs are nothing now. I wouldn't want to be in the water with a Deadly Croc. With their colored duct tape, they are rocking it. Go, Wave Runners, go! Oh, they put that. They're hung up on the water. Here come the Deadly Crocs. Yes, congrats, team. Both teams made it down and back. Congratulations. Just wonderful. The Sailboat Slayers and the Peachy Pirates are up next. There's no doubt that they will be enjoying some prizes from our sponsors. They may be feeling the putt-putt at the Golf Dome. The Golf Dome donated some rounds of putt-putt to some of our teams who win today, which just is amazing. And maybe they'll work up an appetite. They'll eat at Moe's tonight. Moe's is a locally owned and run business, and they are generous supporters of the Regatta. They did our Moe's Taco Night a few weeks ago. I know that McClintocks enjoyed a Moe's Taco Kit. Hey, Jake, can you come here and talk to us about your taco kit?
Yeah, it was good. I love tacos. I love my family. My dad hits me just as a joke. But truly, I love my family. Thank you for sticking with me and buying Moe's Tacos.
Yes, Moe's Tacos. Moe's Tacos is such a generous supporter. They actually support a lot of the things that we do here at Cerebrum Falls, and we certainly appreciate them sponsoring everything that we do. All right, so it looks like here we have the Sailboat Slayers and the Peachy Pirates. You know, I don't know if you know this or not, but we mentioned at the beginning, if you're just joining us, you may not know the Peachy Pirates have been our largest fundraisers to date. As of about 9:30 this morning, the Peachy Pirates had raised $2,476 for water for South Sudan, which is just amazing. And you know, the Sailboat Slayers are right behind them, raising $1,205. Just incredible the effort that our teams do. I'd love to hear from either the Peachy Pirates or the Sailboat Slayers about your boat design, about your theme, why you picked it. Jake, do you have peaches on your pants? Peachy pants.
They're like citrus.
Oh, citrusy. Okay. Well, let's just call them peaches. Yeah. Okay. Talk to us about your team name. What's the theory?
So Connor, what was the theory for our team name? Why did we choose the Peachy Pirates?
I love fruit. I love it.
So Connor loves fruit and he loves peaches. He was inspired by food ever since he was a child, and we also like pirates, so we became the Peachy Pirates. Social studies, pirates.
Thanks, Peachy Pirates. Hey, who else is over there? Is that the Sailboat Slayers? Let's get a flag. The dedication to the theme here. I want to hear more about these hats. Talk to me, Sailboat Slayers. Why did we pick a name? What's the plan?
Pretty much, we're gonna slay the competition.
Okay.
And
Why are you the Sailboat Slayers?
because we're gonna slay the competition.
Okay, and okay, you have a pirate flag, very nice, very cool. Talk to us about your boat, because I've got to say that you have cannons.
We try to make it as much like a pirate ship as we could. That was just the main goal throughout like the whole building process.
No real cannons, though, right?
No real cannons.
Peachy Pirates, you guys are safe. No real cannons there, but the intimidation factor is intense. Yeah.
We're ready to win.
All right. Well, let's get back to our boat and see about getting in the water here. All right. Peachy Pirates, the Sailboat Slayers are getting ready. Boats are going in the water. The Sailboat Slayers might have one of the most themed boats I've seen today. And the cannons, I tell you, are those tough? Yeah, hey guys, get on, let's go. Peachy Pirates, they're waiting on you. Peachy Pirates have a duck on the front of their boat? What is that? It's a duck? Yeah. Why?
Because we wanted to add a duck.
Great. All right, on your mark. Come on, get set. And they're on. People are already losing their cannons. So look at them go, the Peachy Pirates. And then, my goodness. There you go. Oh, Peachy Pirates are sinking. Yeah. Listen, so. For the Sailboat Players, they are cooking. Wowee. They don't even care that they've lost cannons. They are zipping. I think the Sailboat Players were onto something there. It looks like they did a design so that they could actually reach with their paddles. Very wise. Peachy Pirates are struggling, but they're putting up a good fight. I love the other kids on the Peachy Pirates. Yes, Peachy Pirates. Here they come. A photo finish. Look at that. Yes. All right, the Peachy Pirates have a concession speech.
All right. It was a rough loss for the team, but also we kind of just messed around while building the boat, so not surprised. We layered in like 8 layers of duct tape. That's all we did. We kind of like gave up halfway through and watched the movie.
All right, well, you know, you guys raised money though, so congrats. Right. You know, it's not too late to donate. Just a friendly reminder that there's a QR code at the entrance today. If you want to donate, if you're visiting us from afar, we have a bit.ly link. You can follow on Twitter at PFMS Regatta. The link is posted there to donate. We would appreciate your donations for Water for South Sudan as we're looking to build wells. We're only about $1,500 away from our goal of building a second well this year, which would be incredible. Here come the Peachy Pirates. They have not given up. Talk about showing courage. The theme of against all schools this year, choose courage. They've got the courage to keep battling. While we wait on them to finish up, thanks to the Rec for sponsoring us. We could not do it without the Rec support year after year. We're so honored that they choose us to open the pool. You can support the Rec right on back by buying a youth membership today for only $180. We have a guest appearance with Mrs. Adamowski. Updates. You know, Mrs. Adamowski has been down there doing some of our timing. We'd love to hear some updates on where we stand.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have a time of 53 seconds from the very first team, the Raisers of the Fun. One way, they were in first place for a long time until, drum roll everybody, Sailboat Slayers with a one-down time of 41 seconds. Then we have the Wave Runners with 42 seconds. And then the Deadly Crocs with 49. Those are our top 3 times down. Great job, everybody.
Wow, thanks for today. So those are the times to beat so far. 41 seconds is going to be pretty tough. I don't remember what our record is. Do you? You know, we should really, I'm sure we have the times from years past. Oh boy, you know, I've been waiting all day for this team. So I don't know if you know this at home, but we actually, the teachers all have teams in their rooms and we work with them to build their boats. We support them. And the Grizzlies have been one of my teams. So it sounds like they want to say a few words.
Oh, the name of our boat is called the Heinzmanator because Miss Heinzman, and called the Glizzy Grizzlies because Grizzlies is part of the Marshmallow Madness thing. And Marshmallow Madness was essentially a tournament involving animals fighting each other and seeing who wins. And like I chose that a grizzly won, and that gave me the idea to make this.
Yeah. Awesome. I think the Grizzlies are looking for some donations still. So if anybody wants to donate to their team, they'd appreciate it.
We had $0 until my mom donated.
Donate to us.
There you go. Awesome. All right. So that's the Heinzman boat. What is it? The Heinzmanator? My goodness. All right. Who's my team here? Oh, I think this might be another March Mammal Madness themed group as well. So your theme and your flags are amazing. Let's hear all about it.
We chose an orca because orcas symbolize family and trust because they live in giant pods, many orcas, and have to live with families.
Orcas. Did you guys pick the orcas to win March Mammal Madness?
Yes,
And you were sorely disappointed. Yeah.
they should have won. Like, how they had
the adaptations. I know. I hear ya. Oh, the lioness. All right, flying orcas. Very cool. It's got wings and a sun. Just incredible. All right. So if you guys want to move towards your boat. All right. We're getting ready. We're getting in the water. All right. Getting their oars. Can't wait to see how these teams do. Looks like the Heismanator is already taking water. All right, on your mark, get set, go. Leslie Grizzlies are already in the water. Oh, but they are back up and going. Looks like maybe the orcas didn't account for needing room to paddle. Seems to be a theme to some of our teams. Full spin, but they're still up and going. The Grizzlies look like they're fighting hard to get back in the water, showing their courage. Using the courage to get back in the water. I tell you. All right, we're working hard. The orchids are still up sideways, but they're fighting. One of the loose it looks like husband's having to get up out there. They seem to be going with a sword style at this point. Shout out to our lifeguards today. Lifeguards, thanks so much for donating your time and effort to be here so that we're safe in the water today. Do it without our awesome lifeguards here at the wreck. Shout out to them. Thanks, lifeguards. Okay, see some poor student faces up there. Just wanted to see them. Take a turn, and they're coming back. What's the winter? I'm working hard. Today. Okay, oh. This would be off the wagon home. I could use the original family shop too. Maybe I want to gift card there. That's some sandwiches from the original family shop. They sure do appreciate their support. Other conference, the golf zone, some teams are going to get to play rounds of mini golf. Courtesy of the golf zone, we appreciate their support. They've been sponsors for years, and we just teams love playing mini golf there. So thanks for the golf zone. Hello, CLE. If you haven't checked them out, boy, should you. They sponsored nearly half of our gift cards, I would say. Hello, CLE. Thank you so much to them and their generous support. Us back. Team Sailboat Slayers. No, one of our teams we'll hear from later. I think Duct Tape has a tweet to share with you. All right, Team Orcas are back. That boat is not making another journey, I'll tell you that. Peter says they're gonna get back in the water. We'll see. All right, look at the Grizzlies. They didn't give up. They fought hard. Their boat has seen better days, but they made it. Look at the sun coming out, shining on the Flying Orcas and their team effort, shining on all of us. Guys, go around the road, please. The sun's out. We're enjoying our 4th annual Rec Regatta. Just incredible. I tell you. Well, we are so lucky to have the rec support this year after year. They work hard to get the rec ready for us. You can sponsor them right back with $180 youth membership today and tomorrow. If you go to chagrinrec.com, you can order your youth membership for only $180. Shout out to Chagrin Outfitters for sponsoring us again this year. They've been a sponsor for a couple years. Chagrin Outfitters, you should check them out. Congratulations. You know, I'm so proud of all of our groups today. It takes a lot of courage to get in a cardboard boat and sail back and forth here, not knowing how seafaring or pool faring your vessel will be. But kiddos, you make it look easy. It's so nice to see all your hard work and effort and energy pay off. Let's see, who else can we thank while we're here? So many sponsors. Glendale Insurance, we've mentioned time and time again, we appreciate them. The Original Sandwich Shop, Hello CLE, Moe's Southwest Grill, Heartwood Roasters, Chagrin Outfitters, the Golf Dome, the Chagrin Valley JCs, Bose, Popcorn Shop, Panini, Cowboy, Geiger, Step In. I mean, boy, I tell you, Dairy Island. Thank you to all of our friends who have come to support, friends, family. I think this is our best attended regatta, and it's so awesome to see how supportive our families are here in Chagrin. I know the kids are pumped that you're here. It's so great to see so many of you sitting poolside cheering on these teams. We appreciate your efforts in helping them fundraise. They couldn't have done it without you. We're up to $22,555 raised for Water for South Sudan. And we are just so grateful to all of you that donated time, effort, energy, money, supports, late night trips to pick up all the things that they forgot for their teams today to be spirited. You know, it's going to be a tight race for the most spirited team. We're going to take a quick 5-minute respite while we wait for our next teams. Hashtag Girls First Regatta and the Suns, the Pez Globos, Team Pugs Not Drugs, the Imposter Space Squad, Fuzzy Uzzy Corn Dogs, and Team Prox are all going to be coming up here on deck. Mrs. Sitzenza, our principal, is with us here today, and we can't thank her enough for her support. It's a lot of effort and energy and time on her part to make sure that this gets pulled off, along with our team leaders, the Johnsons, so we appreciate them.
How are you? Good.
So if you're at home watching live, or if you're here and you're saying, gosh, I keep needing to donate, it's not too late. It's not too late. Find us on Twitter at CFMS Regatta. Find the school website. The links are everywhere to donate. Your students have advertisements out as well. They put together brochures and flyers. They can email you the link, but it's not too late to donate to our efforts for Water for South Sudan. Our next teams up are going to be Girls First Regatta and the Suns. Hey, Dylan, you're here. The sun came out because of Team Suns. I don't doubt it. Talk to us about your team flag. What's this about?
So we did are kind of talking about the eclipses. So we have like a sun and part of the moon covering the sun. And we had a nice red background because of that. And yeah.
Love it. Because when you have a total solar eclipse, it turns a little reddish, huh? Yeah, excellent. Very cool. So that's the Suns. Hashtag Girls First Regatta. I mean, that's a pretty fitting name. I'm guessing this is their first regatta. Oh, but it's gonna be is it who's there? They have some theme shirts too. Yellow shirt. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks pretty cool. They're coming over to tell us about it. All right. Girls First Regatta. Sunny shades. Talk to us, ladies.
Hi, Sophie, my teammate at home. She's sick. Hi. What's the thing?
So shout out to my mom. She said hashtag Girls First Dance for the Halloween dance. So we're doing hashtag Girls First Regatta.
Will we find you on Twitter, Insta, all the things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. These are your shirts. Oh, it looks like Mr. Kimmel helped you with these too. Oh, Mom, awesome. Very cool. Shout out, Mom. There she is. All of our moms and dads and grandparents and supports here. So thanks to all of our families and friends that came out. Look great. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's get these boats in the water. You can keep the water at the wreck. If you buy a rec membership and support them right back, only $180 today and tomorrow for membership to the rec for youth single memberships. So exciting. All right, we're getting in the water. It looks like Mr. Johnson, our team leader here, has gotten into his here. Seems like maybe the staff may have a boat competing here shortly. A lot of questions. All right, girls first, let's get in. Let's get in. All right, the Suns are getting in their boat. They're ready to roll. Teams First Regatta, they have some cute flags on their boat. They're taking on water. We may have to start the clock. Let's go, ladies. Girls First Regatta. On your mark. Get set. Go. The Suns are off. Look at that, it's really, they stunk, it looks like. Innovations to make these boats. A lot of cardboard, a lot of duct tape. You know, thanks to Brent Pet and Garden for saving a lot of our cardboard. Duct tape brand provided all of our solar duct tape this year, which is just incredible. Their generous support. We couldn't do it without them. Looking pretty hyped up. They may be enjoying some fun at Adrenaline Monkey. Adrenaline Monkey has sponsored us this year. They can go work on some of this adrenaline that they have after racing their cardboard boats. Because it is exhilarating, I tell you. It is just thrilling. And Adrenaline Monkey sponsored us this year again, which is awesome.
Wow. Boats are going down. Oh dear. Oh, the sun. They're looking a little shaven now with the flipped over boat. Right, trying to get down. And down. Right, they're working hard to make it back to the start line. All right, look at this effort. These teams are working so hard to make it back. Look at their courage. The definition of chagrin calls to courage, I tell ya. Good work, team. You know, after all this hard work and effort, these teams could probably use a rest. They'll go take a break at Cowboy Food and Drink thanks to their generous sponsorship. Maybe if you're feeling inspired, you could also go enjoy some Chagrin River action with Chagrin River Outfitters. Maybe buy something warm there, delightful. Great work here by our team. It's a hard fought effort. You know, we're just so proud of our students for their fundraising efforts, for their boat building efforts. Dedicate a lot of time and effort and energy for learning throughout this whole process. Students learned how to write persuasively to convince people to donate to their teams. They raised money via their persuasive statements. They wrote emails to friends and family, having the courage to ask for people to donate money. Math and science, they worked hard to design their boats. Project Lead the Way, using their engineering design process skills to put together these boats, working through the design process, learning that the best solution to a problem may not be the one that's the most popular, but learning how to use the decision matrix to determine which boat is in fact the one that they should build. So cool to see all of their hard work and all their learning go to good effort. That's Slow Boats and Team Pugs Not Drugs are up. I gotta be honest, Team Pugs Not Drugs, if I had a boat today, which I do, so I'll be taking bribes, I'm sure. Team Pugs Not Drugs, you guys have to have one of the cutest boats I've ever seen. Can somebody come over here and tell us about Team Pugs Not Drugs? What inspired you? Which classes? Look at these shirts. Adorable. Talk to us about your theme here, crew.
So we basically did it based on health class and we learned about drugs. So like it's sort of like a Pugs Not Drugs 17 that everywhere. And that kind of inspired our boat as well.
Well, and your boat looks like what?
A pug.
It looks like a pug. Not drugs. Not drugs. A pug.
Yeah, it even has a tail.
Yeah, we just thought of this entire thing.
There's a minion on the back of the tail to represent girls with Regatta because there's minion tape all over them.
Yeah, you
Awesome,
know.
very cool. Shout out to a fellow team. They're our friends. All right, now I have to ask, this is a tall order, but is there any chance that your tail wags? All right, design iteration next time. No, couldn't figure that out. Well, hey, gals, it's adorable. And does your pug have a name?
Yes, Peanut.
Peanut the pug. Pug's not drugs. All right. Can't wait to see if Peanut makes it down and back. Cool. Thanks, Team Pug's Not Drugs. All right. Also here we have the Pez Lobos. What's his team name? Can you talk to us?
Spanish, we would play fun games, and if we had to choose an animal, we chose the blobfish, and that's Pez Globos.
The blobfish is Pez Lobos. That's a shout out to Miss Campbell and Spanish Pets. Very cool. Very cool. And you guys are Hawaiian themed. Awesome. All right. Pug Got Drugs, Pez Lobos. So we all have our life jackets on. It looks like we're ready to pop in the water. Let's go ahead and get in our boat. All right, we're in the water. How we doing, Pez Globo? So look, they have side by side. Is this the first side by side we've seen all day? I think so. All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, the pugs are in the water. Pugs are in the water. Look at Pez Globo. This side by side action. They might be onto something. That is a unique approach. I don't think I've ever seen any team in our 4 years of doing the Regatta do this. And they are cruising. Yep, the fact that their boats are lower, they really have access with those paddles. Look at that. Not giving up. They're back in the water. They've righted the pug. Courage. Way to go, Pug That Drug. Courage. All right, here comes the Pug Globo. They're already on their way back. Wow. Globo. Star. Doggy paddling the pug down the pool. Look at that dog paddle effort by Team Pug Not Drugs. Great work, team. Look at this hustle, this energy, this effort. Oh, my God, that was fast. I feel like I've listened. They were already here. Pug That Drugs working hard. Good job, Pug That Drugs. All right, that's good. Keep fighting, girls. You're doing a great job. Up next is going to be the imposters in the Space Squad. Don't forget the concession stand is open today. If anybody's interested in purchasing some concessions, they're open and ready for business. The ladies look lonely to come buy some snacks. All right, I'd like to hear from another one of my teams, the Space Squad. Space Squad, talk to us. Pug That Drugs. Hey, Pug That Drugs, keep fighting. Good job. Way to choose courage. All right, Space Squad, talk to us. Tell me about your team and what you did and what you made. I'm pretty pumped to hear about this. So that was kind of like the whole idea. Astronauts train in a pool. So what? That's why you did Space Squad. Tell me more.
And I don't know. We didn't want to be astronauts, so
Aliens are the next best thing. You guys made shirts. They say SS for Space Squad. Excellent. Tell us about those. Tell us about your flag here.
well, the flag is credits to Lainey Holmes.
Lainey.
Yeah, you and Brooke.
Okay, cool, cool. And do you have designs on the back of your shirt as well? Yeah, they kind of fell off. Yeah, we used some old binder. What was it? Binder tape. Yep. Yep, I did. Well, way to reuse, recycle, Space Squad. Look at that. Recycling at its finest. Awesome. Which is what we did thanks to Chagrin Pet and Garden. They donated the cardboard for today. Look at us reducing, reusing. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Mrs. DeSenza's gonna visit us for some fun here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we turned off the music, so if you can take a moment to make sure that you are listening over here. The first thing I like to do is congratulate all of you on doing a wonderful job with the boat regatta. Thanks, Nico, over there for starting that clap. I see you. Thank you. But the most important part, in addition to raising money and being competitive in racing and doing a fantastic job, is how we can conclude today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can keep your ears open, at the end of this, we can have a group jump into the pool. So that means you need to listen to the expectations now so that we can be safe about it and have a really good conclusion to our regatta. When the regatta has ended for the heat and you receive the directions from either myself or Miss Soundhalter, we will ask you to line up. And again, this is voluntary. If you do not want to jump in, you don't have to. If you don't want to get wet for the rest of the day and you don't have a change of clothes, you don't have to. There is some kickball outside today, so you might dry in the warmer weather, but it's up to you. If you choose to do it, we are doing it on these two sides of the pool, and we're going to start lining up in the deeper end. Once you have lined up in the deeper end, at the conclusion, when we tell you, you're going to put both arms out to make sure that you are not really close to someone so we can ensure when you jump in, you're jumping in safely. Okay, so you have to wait for us to tell you when we're going to do it. You have to start at the end of the pool, and on these two sides, you're going to have to put your arms out, and you're going to have to wait for a countdown. And also know we're going to take a wonderful drone pic of it. Sound like a plan? All right, you wait for our call, and we will finish this in a little bit. Good job thus far. All right, we got the imposters. It's going to be a minute before we jump in. We have about 3 more heats left. We have the imposters and the space squad. Imposters are themed in black and red here. You've got their boat. It looks like they have a mascot on the front, an imposter. Awesome. And it looks like their oars come out the side of their boat. I have so many questions. That design. Cool. And they're going to row out the side like a canoe, maybe. Very cool. All right, we're in the water, space side, imposters. Having a seat. Here we go. All right, on your mark. Get set. Go. Like, you know, the space squad was in my room this morning, and they were literally practicing their rowing. They were counting. I'm hearing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at them go. The space squad. All right, imposters are struggling a little bit, but they have cards. They're getting back in. Well, it looks like they're both taking on quite a bit of water. Their imposter in front appears to be weighing them down now that it's all wet. All right, they're fighting hard though, the imposters. Look at the down there about to make their big turn. These buds working up an appetite. I bet they're gonna go eat some paninis. Or maybe at the original Sandwich King. Sandwich King sounds pretty good right now. Cowboy Food and Drink. So many generous sponsors. Lowe's, Southwest Grill, Dairy Island. I tell you. Oh, the imposters are trying so hard. And they just keep taking on water. Poor imposters. Good effort though. Here's the Space Squad. It looks like their 2-direction boat worked well for them.
Look at that. Here they come to the finish line. The Space Squad. All right. We have one more team here. We're wrapping up the Fuzzy Ozzy Corn Dogs and Team Crocs. Team Fuzzy Ozzy Corn Dogs is also one of my teams. They did such a great job of decorating the inside of their boat with duct tape. They made a corn dog. It's a sleigh. Anyhow, I don't know. Team Fuzzy Ozzy Corn Dogs, you guys don't know this, but I tweeted you at the duct tape brand to thank them for their generous support of the regatta, and they tweeted back to you. They said they definitely slayed that project with a hand clap. So you guys are Twitter famous today. Twitter famous. Thank you, Duck Brand, for all of your support. I tell ya. All right, yes, there it is, slay. Look at that corn dog inside. Love. So cute. Look at Team Crocs. Yes, Team Crocs. What was the idea behind your theme, Team Crocs?
So, the theme behind Team Crocs was, like, the Crocs in South Sudan in the story South Sudan, and that was the theme, the crocodile.
Hey, friends who are lining up, can I have you all take 2 giant steps back? Step back away from the pool, please. We have a lot of time left, and we've got some boats to race still. All right, let's go. Team Fuzzy Ozzy Corn Dogs and Team Crocs. They're about to get in the water. Yep. All right, boats are getting in the water. Boats in the water. Boats in the water. Let's go. People waiting to jump in, you can actually line up on both sides of the pool. So some of you need to come around the other side. On your mark, get set, go! Uh-oh, Chucky Uggies are taking on water, it looks like. That's what Chucky Uggies corn dogs are working on. Courage. Here come the crowd. Go Team Crocs, go. Fuzzy Uggy corn dogs, oh boy. You guys tried hard. You sure did. Mr. J, are we going? Yeah. All right. Students, this is important. The RAC, who has so generously supported us, has made one big request before we can jump. We have to clean up. I need everybody right now to go walk, of course, don't run, walk and find 1 to 5 pieces of trash to pick up. Go. Go. I should see everybody moving to pick up a piece of trash right now. Everybody's moving to pick up trash. Thank you.
Hello, friends. Friends, I believe Mrs. Heinzman asked you to pick up trash first, and I know some of you did not leave. Okay. Hey, everybody take 2 steps back from the pool, please. We have one more race. I think you might just want to see a couple of your teachers go in a boat and see if they can make it. So hang on. Everybody take 2 steps back, please. Besides the ones going in the boat.
It's the teacher boat. Do we have one boat that wants to race the teachers? I hate to throw this out there. Do we have a boat here ready to go? Who is the fastest time? You. Hey, Team Crocs, are you still around? You guys want to race? Go grab your boat. You guys can race the teachers. You're right here. You guys better hustle up in case it starts to thunder. Team Crocs, let's go. Get your boat. All right, the Johnsons. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Mr. and Mrs. Johnson are the ones who have really spearheaded this. We appreciate their efforts. The 7th grade staff has done an amazing job. It's a lot of work to put this on for you. So can I get a round of applause for your teachers really quick? Can I get another round of applause for all your parents and support that's here today? Awesome. All right, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson put together this boat, the Team Soar boat. Mrs. Johnson put together the Team Soar boat with Mrs. Jennison's help. Yeah. And Jenna. All right, the Crocs are getting back in the water. Crocs, the sooner you race, the sooner we can all jump. All right. The Crocs are getting in the water. The teacher's boat is floating. That's already an improvement from years past. Just so you guys know, the teachers have never made it down and back, ever, not one time. But this year, I feel like it's the Johnsons. I feel it. All right, we're getting in their boats. Oh boy, no one's sunk yet. Good news. All right, on your mark, get set. Have beaten the teachers already. Well, they have the courage to try again. Round of applause if you want the Johnsons to get back in the teacher boat. Yes. Let's do it. Though. Here we go. Take 2 for the teacher. This wasn't their year either. Hey, great effort, everybody. Once again, I just want to say congratulations for raising $22,555 for Water for South Sudan. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. I'm going to turn it over to get ready for the jump.
All right, friends, if you are ready to jump, I need you to pay attention so nobody gets hurt, please. Please spread out along the length of the pool. Put your arms out so you are not touching anybody. If you are touching somebody, scoot down. You can use the ends of the pool too if we need to. Come on. Okay, Mr. Johnson says while you're in there, after you jump in, you can pick up cardboard. Okay. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Why are we touching each other? Look at this space here. Look at this space here. Everybody spread out. Please, 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 spread out this side. Over here, swing it around. Bring the line this way, Anthony. Anthony, bring the line this way. Right, good. Mr. McClintock over there. Good job. Take your friends with you. Take your friends with you. Let them go around the corner, Michael. Go around the corner, please. The safer, the better. Gentlemen, down by the lifeguard, spread out more. There's a lot of you together. Spread out. Right, come on. Direction following, please. Come on. Harley. Mrs. Clodar, that group of boys right there, can you spread them out? She's right there. Mrs. Clodar, good, there you go. Just watch out for Mrs. Adamowski. Don't get her too wet over there in the chair. All right, you ready? All right, we gotta go. The drone's gonna dive. 1, 2, 3, go! You guys did amazing. Thank you so much for coming to Congratulations.